Today I will be presenting our communication plan for Pillar 1 at King Elementary. This plan focuses on how we intentionally use communication to support student learning and strengthen relationships across our campus. At King Elementary, communication is viewed as a leadership responsibility, not just a task. This plan was developed using strategies from Breakthrough Principles, specifically Table 4.9, which emphasizes clarity around who we communicate with, what information is shared, how communication occurs, and who is responsible. By being intentional about communication, we create consistency, trust, and share ownership for student success. The purpose of this communication plan is to create strong connections among all members of our school community. Clear and consistent communication helps align expectations, reduce confusions, and build trust. Rather than waiting for challenges to arise, this plan emphasizes proactive communication that keeps stakeholders informed and engaged. Two-way communication is especially important because it allows families, staff, and students to feel heard and valued. When communication is purposeful, it is strengthen relationships and support a positive learning environment. King Elementary is supported by a wide range of stakeholders who all contributed to student success in different ways. Internally, students, teachers, staff, and administrators collaborate daily to create a safe and support learning environment. Externally, families, districts, leaders, and community partners provide guidance, resources, and support that extends beyond the school. This plan ensures communication flows in all directions so that information is shared, feedback is welcome, and collaboration is encouraged. When stakeholders feel connected, they are more invested in the school success. Families are essential partners in education, and our communication with them is intentional and ongoing. We share information related to academic progress, behavior expectations, attendance, and campus initiatives. The purpose of this communication is to keep families informed while also empowering them to support learning at home. We strive to communicate early and often, addressing concerns before they escalate. In addition, we intentionally celebrate student achievements to build positive relationships and reinforce trust between the school and families. We, the teachers, communicate with families on a weekly basis using tools such as Remind, Class Dojo, PBIS, email, phone calls, and parents' conferences. These tools allows for timely updates and personalized communication. Administrators support this effort by sending campus newsletters, announcements, and reminders that ensure consistent messaging across the school. Translation services and platforms help ensure all families have access to information. Communication with families is a shared responsibility, which strengthens consistency and accountability across the campus. Communication with students happens daily and play a key role in developing responsibility and self-awareness. Students receive clear messages about learning goals, behavior expectations, and personal growth. The purpose of this communication is to help students understand that their choices matter and that they have an active role in their success. Encouraging language and clear expectations help build confidence while also promoting accountability. When students understand expectations, they're better prepared to meet them. Students receive communication throughout the school day, during lessons, morning announcements, assemblies, and classroom reflections. Teachers lead most daily communication, while administrators reinforce messages during school-wide events. We also intentionally create opportunities for student voice through leadership roles. Classroom discussions and feedback opportunities. These opportunities help students feel valued and heard, Shared responsibility among adults ensures consistency in expectations and messaging throughout the campus. Strong communication among staff is critical for instructional alignment and school improvement. Staff communicate focus on curriculum instructions, campus initiatives, and student data. The purpose is to ensure that all student staff members are working toward common goals and using consistent practices. Clear communication support collaboration, professional growth, and share accountability. When staff feel informed and supported, they're better equipped to meet students' needs. Staff communication occurs through weekly professional learnings, community monthly staff meetings, and ongoing email communications. PLCs allow teachers to analyze students' progress, discuss instructional strategies, and plan collaboratively. Staff meetings reinforce campus priorities and provide opportunities for feedbacks and discussions. This communication is led by Principal Latonda Wilson and Assistant Principal Kayla Burkholder, Morgan Morford, and Sabrina Jenkins, whose leadership models transparency, consistency, and shared responsibility. Communication with district leadership focus on student performance data, campus needs, and compliance requirements. The purpose is to ensure alignment with district priorities while advocating for the specific needs to King Elementary. Regular communication allows district leaders to provide targeted support and resources. Sharing accurate and timely data supports informed decision making that directly impacts student achievements. Communication with detailed leadership occurs through scheduled meetings, formal reports, and timely email correspondence. This communication is aligned with district timeline and expectations to ensure consistency and professionalism. The principal and assistant principals manage the communication and ensure accuracy. Data system and reporting tools support clear and efficient communication across all levels. Community partners play an important role in supporting students and families. Communication with partners focuses on student services, enrichment opportunities, and family support programs. The purpose of the communication is to extend learning and adjust students' needs beyond the classroom. This partnership strengthen the connection between the school and the community and help support students academically, socially, and emotionally. Communication with community partners occurs through meetings, events, and ongoing correspondence. This communication typically takes place quarterly or as project develops. Administrators and counselors manage these partnerships to ensure alignment with campus goals. Clear communications help maintain strong relationships and ensure that partnerships remain meaningful and effective. Several resources are necessary to implement this communication plan effectively. Digital platforms such as Remind and PBIS and email systems allow for efficient communication translation service and ensure equitable access for all families. Data systems support collaboration with staff and district leadership. Time is one of the most valuable resources as it allows for planning, reflection, and following up. Intentional use of time strengthens communication quality and effectiveness. One of the greatest strengths of this communication plan is its emphasis on shared responsibility and collective leadership. Communication at King Elementary does not depend on one role or individual. Instead, it is distributed among teachers, administrators, counselors, and support staff, which creates consistency and sustainability across the campus. Another strength of this plan is its clear structure. Each stakeholder group has a defined purpose, method, frequency, and point of contact. This clarity reduces confusion and ensures that messages are aligned. Families receive consistent information, staff understand expectations, and students experience predictable guidance. Over time, the consistencies builds trust and strength relationship. This plan also reflects our commitment to equity and access. Through the use of translation services, multiple platforms, and variety of communications methods, we ensure that all voices are included. Communication is designed to reach families regardless of language, schedule, or access to technology. Finally, this plan supports continuous improvement by allowing communication practice to evolve based on feedback, data, and campus needs. In conclusion, communication at King Elementary is the foundation of effective leadership and school success, grounded in Pillar 1 and informed by breakthrough break principles. This communication plan reflects our belief that student success is a shared responsibility. Communication is how we build trust, foster collaboration, and maintain alignment across all stakeholders groups. Through intentional communication with family, students, staff, district leadership, and community partners, we create a culture of transparency and accountability. Every message and every conversation reinforces expectations and strengthens relationships. Ultimately, this plan ensures that communication remains purposeful and focused on what matters most. By prioritizing strong relationships and open communication, King Elementary continues to move toward becoming a high performing campus where every student is supported and every voice is valued.